Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy EM. Got any questions or you want to know some answers or whatever? Holla at your boy on my email. I'll leave it to you guys, later on during this footage. Okay. I apologize to you guys, man, just for the fact that I wasn't even thinking, you know what I'm saying? When I told you Chaka Khan's daughter's name, I thought it was Ingrid, but I was confused with some other bitch, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about a whole different bitch. I wasn't even her, you know what I'm saying? The bitch name is like Andrea, or some bullshit like that, but she went by her middle name. Her middle name was Milini or some shit like that, you dig? So, as far as me knowing facts about Milini, I don't really know too much of her. I visited her when her mother went to, her apartment to drop off money, or, when her son had to pick something up from her, but her son and Chaka Khan's son and Chaka Khan's daughter didn't really have like a good relationship like that with each other, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like real close. They was close, but they wasn't like too close, you know what I'm saying? I think it was a lot of drama behind that. I heard like 4 different stories why they don't get along, but I really didn't care about why they didn't get along. At times I did, because it's been times where we went over there and it would just be strictly about business. It wouldn't be like, hey, how you doing, or how you been, or hugging or nothing like that. It'd be over. Like if someone told him to do something, if it was like an order from the mother or from somebody else in the family, or from Chaka Khan's mother or somebody, the grandma or the aunt or anything like that. It was just a strictly business. It wasn't like no communication. Like it was no love there really, you dig? So when, like, my theory and my personal outlook towards the whole situation, why she didn't like really further her career is big what it was supposed to be, is for numerous of reasons. The main reason, what people don't fucking know, she had like a inner demon in her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even making this shit up, dog. Like, she had like a personal issue slash spiritual battle slash possess slash, it was like fucking with like the devil's daughter. Like, she had a daughter, you know what I'm saying? But that was like way after. I think she was probably like 3 or 4 at the time, you know what I'm saying, when I started coming into the picture, you know what I'm saying? But whoever her baby daddy was, I never seen a nigga at all, I seen him pull off one time, but I didn't see how the nigga looked, you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, it's probably like, a Cuban motherfucker, a nigga, or, you know what I'm saying? Just, I really couldn't tell you, you know what I'm saying, what that nigga race was, but he was a bald-headed cat, you know what I'm saying? Looked more like a black dude, but I seen that nigga through a car. I didn't see him like, personally, like as far as meeting the nigga or anything like that. I seen that nigga pull off when we went over there to pick up something from her that was Chaka Khan shit. Chaka Khan, I guess, loaned her some shit or had some shit over there that she wanted her son to drive over there to pick up, because we was coming from the valley. They lived somewhere in Los Angeles somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was still in the same county, but it was just like, just somewhat far apart from each other where we had to go. So when we went over there, when we went over there, it was like evening time, you know what I'm saying? It was like somewhat dark, you know, it was like in between like 5, 6 o'clock in the daytime, you know what I'm saying? So it was somewhat getting dark at that time. So when we went over there, I seen a nigga just pull out, you know, nigga had like a blue beamer, you know, a blue beamer just pull out, just like on some road rage shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn, nigga, who the fuck is that? You know, when I was in the car with D, you know, when we was pulling up, when we bust that ride on High Point, I think it was like High Point and Pico or some shit like that. We was around over there somewhere. When he bust that right, and we see this motherfucker pull out like a madman, he was basically saying that, oh, I didn't ask who it was, but he pretty much said, oh shit, I must be Milini's man. I'm like, man, what you talking about? Who the fuck is Milini? Because I didn't know who the fuck Milini was. I didn't even know the bitch name, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, that's the baby's father. That's her daughter's father. I'm like, oh, word. And that was that, you know what I'm saying? So when we pull up to the house, you know what I'm saying, they used to do their little, you know, words exchanging or whatever, you know what I'm saying? There'd be times he tell me to stand outside, wait in the car, or stand over there, go over here, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, to handle some business with her or whatever. But, you know, it's numerous of reasons why she didn't further on with her career, because, you know, she was just pretty much a wino, you know what I'm saying? Like I think the liquor kind of like, you know what I'm saying, discouraged her, you know, discouraged herself, because she didn't have a voice whatsoever, you know. She had like a little cute little face, but you know, she was like, you know, just a little chubby bitch, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really have, you know, she didn't have enough potential, you know what I'm saying? She was just like going through a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I used to see that, you know, I checked out, you know, some of her videos, you know, like you know, probably like a month ago, you know, on YouTube, because I just want to know if the bitch even existed, like, you know, these past, you know, 16 years, I ain't seen her, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know if she was, like, still out there, you know what I'm saying? But I guess, like, it's a reason for all of that, you know. She wasn't prepared enough. She didn't have enough people in her ears, you know. She didn't have a lot of support. She didn't have, you know, enough motivation to get herself out there, to get her own shit out there, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, she was pretty much a fuck up, you know what I'm saying? And it was numerous of times, you know what I'm saying, when I used to go through there after I got out of jail, you know, like, she didn't live there. She was like next door to her grandmother. It was kind of weird, because it's like Chaka Khan's mother and Chaka Khan's daughter, they was like neighbors, you know what I'm saying? But like in LA, in West LA, I can't even tell you, you know, like what particular city that is. I just consider it LA, but it's like, you know, not too long away from Venice, you know, not too far away from Venice, you feel me? So, yeah, on the west side of LA, man, I seen like numerous incidents. When we went over there, you know, I think we went over there for, I don't know if it was her daughter's birthday, you know, Milini's daughter's birthday, or it was some type of little bullshit champagne party they had over there. I was pretty much off the hook, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we went over there, you know what I'm saying? We showed our little support, you know what I'm saying? But we used to go over there like high though. We used to go over there for like, used to be, you know, just high, like real high though. At least off like 4 blunts, you know. Buy them little cheap dollar shots or, you know, some VSOP or some E&J, you know, liquor store right over there for, you know, Pico somewhere over there, you know, hit up the liquor store for some shots, you know, and get busy. But besides all of that crazy shit I'm talking about, I used to see little incidents where they used to, like, I remember one time I was over there. It was pretty much during it was like New Year's of 1997. You know, when New Year's jumped off in '97, like, you know, everybody's pretty much fucked up and high, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, well, I'm not gonna talk about that because, you know, it was some fucked up shit happened. You know, I don't know how to put it, you know, together as far as me telling you how everything happened or what happened. But I'm gonna talk about another incident. Another incident. This was like October of 1997. October. You know, we was over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody wanted to check out the costumes and shit. You know, I think her daughter, you know, was dressed up as, you know, little princess or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, little she had like a queen hat on her head. You know, like one of them prom queen joints. I don't know what they call that motherfucking shit, but I know for sure it ain't a fucking crown. But you know, it's just like a little something on that. It's like some little shit on her head. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we went over there. You know what I'm saying, laughing this shit off. You know, the moms was there. You know, everybody was pretty much happy. Then I think the grandma, Chaka Khan's mother, forgot something. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was I don't know what the fuck it was. She forgot something that was really important to Milini, you know what I'm saying? And she started spazzing out, dog, like screaming. She threw something at the wall, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of fucked up because Chaka Khan's daughter was like a real emotional person, dog. She used to spaz the fuck out, man. Like, man, it was a day I couldn't even tell you when I never seen her spazzing out. Like, she had her moments, dog, where she start throwing shit or start swinging on shit. She don't even care what's around her. Like, she just be swinging her arms on shit. Fucking psycho, dog. Like I really don't know, you know, during her childhood years, how she grew up. I don't know nothing about her school situations because she was just into taking care of her daughters, you know, a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when she was spazzing out, it was something that her grandmother was supposed to do that pretty much forgot about her duties. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga tells me to step outside, like, you know, you go outside this little small ass. It was like a little small ass apartment. You know what I'm saying? It was like I think it was like a 2-bedroom. I could be wrong. Could have been a 1-bedroom, but you know, they told me to step outside. So when I went outside, they had like a little barbecue pit. You know what I'm saying? So I used to stand over there. You know what I'm saying? Just tripping like, damn. You know, how she gonna wild out like this on Halloween? You know, her daughter crying and shit. Daughter just screaming out of her fucking lungs. They used to just separate the daughter from Milini all the time, because Milini, I guess sometimes, you know, it took a real person to shake this bitch, you know, just like, you know, like just literally yell at her. I don't know if she was on medication at the time, but she used to be like very, very over dramatical. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was fucking insane. I don't know what it was about though. I don't know if it had something to do with the camera. Like, she was supposed to stop at, you know, Vaughn's or something to get some film for the camera. You know, the little Kodak moments or something. You know, I know it was something that was really, really, really important to Milini. I'm thinking it was something like that because I kind of overheard a conversation. Like, you know, I kind of heard a mom speaking at the moment. Like, you know, it's not that serious. You know, why the hell you worrying about that? You know, we can always get it. You know, like, that piece of shit film just cost this much money, this much amount of money. You know, like, it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? But it probably wasn't about no film. It probably was something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? But I know that moment, like, she became her grandma's worst enemy. Now, I don't know longevity, you know. Eventually, you know, I know they pretty much made up and shit. But after that, like, she was fucking nuts. Like, all I heard was shit getting thrown around. And Chaka Khan, I don't think she was too much supportive of her daughter. Like, she always made the grandma being somewhat supportive to the daughter, I think. Because Chaka Khan was rarely around for her kids, you know. She was always into hanging out. Because, you know, like, I guess when people get a little money, or you a star in the hood, or, you know, you always want to be in traffic. I guess that was her thing, you know, always showing herself off. Little big-headed, fat, cocky horse, you know, just always in the streets, you know, trying to show off, you know, show off her face, show off on who she was. There have been numerous of times where she used to just roll without bodyguards. That's the shit that kind of tripped me out. Like, she didn't even care to be in the streets without a bodyguard. Like, there been times I rode with her, you know, just me and her, but, you know, like, it was just crazy, because it be people that, like, she'll have shades on, she have, like, you know, like, she used to keep herself well dressed at certain occasions and shit. But, you know, it'd be like some white folks, you know, in the area and shit that recognize her. And I'm like, damn, you know, how the fuck she recognize this bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, you know, it's crazy, you know, because it's like, how can you not recognize this fat whore? But she used to, like, kind of, like, dress weird and dress type of different to not get, you know, too much of a variety of people attacking her and shit, you know, with the cameras and, you know, the hugs and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So, but the daughter was nuts though, kid. Like, I remember, you know, it was numerous of times when niggas had to pull her to the side or really, like, talk to her, you know what I'm saying? She remind me of a fucking, like, a little superhead of the game. She was like superhead, like, you know, I don't know why the fuck she was never Corinne Steffen's daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the funny shit about it is, I'm surprised I never seen that little whore on Oprah, because Oprah, like, you know, interviewing motherfuckers and shit about, you know, bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So, I heard about Chaka Khan being on Oprah, but I never heard, you know, the daughter being on that shit. But, you know, I never got into it with the bitch, you know. You just keep pretty much neutral, you know. I try to reach out to her like 6 months ago and shit. But, you know, I'm not gonna get into all of that. But, you know, pretty much, you know, she kind of like was being a little rude, you know what I'm saying? Like, a little rude. It was, you know, I had emailed her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all motherfuckers how I got the email, but I had emailed the daughter, and we talking about some motherfuckers I ain't seen within the last 18 years. You know what I'm saying? But I emailed the fucking daughter, and she was being like a little rude to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because I never dealt with the daughter, point blank. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much, like, she still ain't changed. She's still a little wet behind the ears. You dig? As far as the issues with the grandmother, you know, I didn't know the grandmother at all. You know what I'm saying? I like met her one time, and I was at, like, she never questioned me as much as this fat horse Chaka Khan used to question the nigga. You dig? But yeah, the grandma was a fucking spooky bitch too. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was always like weird and shit. She had like, it be times where she had like beautiful roses and shit. Like, you know, like, you know, shit. It be times she had the kitchen decorated, her little small ass kitchen. She, you know, at Chaka Khan's mother house, obviously. It be times she had a kitchen decorated real nice, and it be times it looked fucked up. Not fucked up as in like dirty, everything, you know, out of place or shit like that, but just pretty much fucked up, like if she had like a vision in her head about changing shit around, changing the look. Like, the shit was always looking different every other month I went over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like, she could have like, you know, like little decorated, you know, chandeliers around and shit, you know, little red cups, you know, black cups, you know what I'm saying? Then the next day she had some different type of dishes. The day after that she had some gold Asian back in time where the Romans became, you know, who they were or whatever back then. She had that type of dishes and shit. She had some, it was just different looks. But we're not talking about like every other day. We're talking about like at least like 20 times a month. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always like a different look. Like I already knew like every time we went over there, it was something different. You know what I'm saying? Was gonna look over there, you know, every time we went over there. So when we used to go to Milini house and shit, we went over there with some bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga D invited some bitches to his sister's house. I can't even remember Milini was there now. I don't even think she was there at the time. I think she stepped out. But he invited some whores over there that lived like not too far from where we was at. You know what I'm saying? And you know, one of them, you know, was kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? One of them was like, I don't know if she was like Ethiopian or, you know, shorty was black, but she looked more like Indian. You know, like more like she was from Ethiopia or something. You know what I'm saying? But you know, she was hot. I know it was another one, but I think she already knew D. Like them niggas had history, so you know, we was chilling with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ordered some food from like a restaurant and shit, some real good restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like we was just chilling with them, you know, talking. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out and shit. You know, we watched the movie. It was called The Show. It's like an old rap documentary back in the day, you know what I'm saying? It's to talk about rappers, you know, like, you know, Biggie was in there, Wu-Tang, you know, a gang of other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They was all in this shit, you know what I'm saying? It was called The Show. And it was an interview, just interviews of rappers, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking interviewing different rappers from different states. So it was real cool. We had a cool time. Then when the bitches left, we was still there, you know what I'm saying? Talking and shit, you know. Then Milini came. And when Milini came, she got out the car. You know, we kind of helped her, you know, with the, you know, take, you know, whatever shit she had in the car that she wanted inside of her house. We used to, you know, like the baby car seat. You know, we used to help her and shit with like little shit, luggage, and just whatever she had in the fucking car. She didn't want in the car that she needed help with for the shit to get out of her car to be in the house. So, you know, and she just be wilding out like, oh, you know, why the fuck was you guys smoking here, you know? But the fucking whore didn't understand. Every time we smoked or lit up a blunt, lit up a cig, we always did that shit on our porch. We never did that shit inside of our house. It was like the movie Friday, you know what I'm saying? Like remember Friday when Smokey and Ice Cube was always outside, but he always had like his sister, you know, the father and the mother always, you know, coming outside saying shit, you know what I'm saying? That's who Milini was. She was like three people in one, you know what I'm saying? It's like all in one. She was like three people all in one person. She was like the sister, the mother, and the father inside of one person. And I think that's why she was so delusional. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always a stupid comment, like she'll say. But if you talk back to her, like if you say, what are you talking about? Like, let's say, what are you talking about? Or even if you try to defend yourself, she'll turn into a person that you wouldn't even expect the bitch would turn into. It's like arguing with a fucking demon / vampire / psychotic whore. You know what I'm saying? And I seen her spaz out probably like, I said like 10 different occasions within like a 2-year period. But those 10 times were like really rememberable, you know what I'm saying? Like, word up, cause you know, I remember when Shorty was spazzing out one time, she almost got in a fucking accident. Like, it was an argument that took place between, you know, Chaka Khan's mother. And this was going on at Chaka Khan's mother house, you know, they all in the driveway arguing about something. It was something about her daughter was supposed to be taken somewhere, and, you know, she was never there. I don't know if it was, you know, it had something to do with her missing out of preschool. I don't know. It was something crazy. You think? She pulls out the driveway. She had like a Volvo back then. Like, it was like a little small car, like a Volvo. She'll pull out the Volvo. She almost hit her neighbor's car, which was parked behind the grandmother's car. I think it was somebody's car. I don't even know who the fuck car it was. It was either her grandma's company or her grandma's company that left their car there. It was like, you know what I'm saying, a mysterious car that was just in the way of shit. She almost hit that fucking car. The bitch started driving up the street. It was like an old lady driving in a fucking Volkswagen coming from up the street, coming towards us that lived literally across the street from the grandmother house. Almost fucked the whole shit off. I mean, when she was swerving through the street, almost killed the motherfucking old lady and took off. Word up. Based on the true story. I ain't seen Milini for a long time after that, because we wound up leaving that shit. Like, oh man, we don't know why she acting like this. Da da da. We left. It was crazy though. And that's all I know of Milini, you know what I'm saying? Just a dark person. Very, very vulnerable. Very, very psychotic. I don't even know how the fuck a nigga was even able to sleep with her and, you know, dump the kid with her, you know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact the baby daddy just, you know, shook the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Kind of left the bitch when she was at, you know, just left her in the hood with her, you know, crazy ass problems. You know, but, you know, she was very, very, you know, secretive, but in her own way. You know, I think therapy would have been a good, you know, it would have been very, very good for her back then. Because, you know, I seen people rough her up and grab her, you know, and pull her towards the room, telling me to go outside when they could talk to her. But we're not talking about like no 10, 15 minute talks. We talking about, nigga, 2-3 hour talks. And I'll be outside looking like a jackass, like, yo, you know, like, damn, was it that serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck niggas was doing? Holding the bitch down, throwing holy water in the face? Like, what's going on, dog? But, man, like, that's my testimony about Milini, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just a secretive bitch. I probably knew a lot, but never wanted to get shit off her chest. And I know this is a shitload of shit. There's a shitload of things she wanted to get off her chest, but, you know, you can't really understand a person if that person don't even understand themselves, you dig? But yeah, man. It's like a mysterious bitch. Like Shorty from A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Not the one that Martin literally fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the other bitch. The one that shot him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the movie, I think it was Lynn Whitfield or something like that, yeah. But the little role that Lynn Whitfield played in that movie, Thin Line Between Love and Hate, that'd be Milini, yo. That'd be that type of bitch. But you don't even gotta, you know, cross her over. You don't even gotta turn, you know, your cheek the other way. You know, she'll start spazzing out on you whatsoever for no fucking reason. You feel me? A crazy ass low life whore.